This is Amy from Eat, Breathe, Move, and I just wanted to show you how I've been making chia seeds for breakfast. I've been getting enough questions and comments about the chia that I thought I'd just show you what I do because it's really easy. Chia seeds are a superfood. They have a lot of fiber, and I like the taste. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like the consistency of it, and I totally get it. They're weird, but I like that. I like fish eggs and oatmeal and other things that people don't like for consistency. So I thought I would just show this to you. So I start out with, I got just chia seeds from Whole Foods. I have some, this is a garam masala spice mix. I like this, I love this flavor. It's got cinnamon and some other spices in it. I'm not exactly sure, but I love, it's kind of sweet and savory at the same time. I've been making cashew milk. So in the past I was drinking a lot of coconut milk from a can because I was trying to find a milk alternative that didn't have either other additives or sugar. Especially a lot of the nut milk alternatives, they have added B12, which I don't like at all. I try to avoid any kind of B12, and I'll talk about that in another thing. So this is just my homemade cashew milk, and I'll post on this on how you make that. And then I love these wide mouth mason jars, and this is where I start. So I just put, what I do first is I just put a little bit of the cashew milk at the bottom of the jar. And then I use, so this is an 1/8 of a cup measuring spoon. And I do about 1.5 maybe, but not quite 2 or else it gets a little too thick. And then I'll put in a scoop of, so this is about 1/2 teaspoon, and I won't quite do that much, but I like it a lot, so I don't care if it's really spicy. And then I'll put that in there. Other things I've done is you can get jar ginger or just finely diced ginger and chop that up and put it in there. I really like the ginger, really finely minced ginger that's been soaking in there overnight. So now I've got this and this, and then I'll just fill the rest of the jar up with the coconut milk. And you'll see here, sorry, the sun is right over there getting ready to set, so it's kind of a little bright. So you'll see here that you've got piles of seeds, and you want to make sure those are loosened up or they'll just turn into really gnarly clumps. So then I just put the lid on the mason jar, and then I shake it and just make sure that everything's moved off the sides of the jar. So you'll see it's all loose in there. And then the one thing that I've noticed is if I don't take a few minutes and then shake it again, it'll just settle to the bottom and get super clumpy. So I'll set it aside for now and just and shake it again before I put it in the refrigerator. So this is what I made this morning. So let's see if we can get in the shade here. So you'll see it's much thicker. It's got a much denser consistency. So basically what's happened is the chia has, oh, see, it's even, yeah, it's a little lumpy, but I don't mind. So you'll see, let's see, so you can kind of see it's sort of an oatmeal-like consistency. And what I do is if it's not thin enough for what I'm looking for, I'll just add some more milk on the top. And then I have this granola mix with some roasted almond slivers, and I just put that on the top. And that's what I have for breakfast. And you can put fruit on it, or, you know, pretty much whatever you would do to oatmeal, you can do to this. You can even put it in the microwave and heat it up a little bit because it's, and make it a little bit warm now that the weather's getting cold. So that's it for my chia seeds. I just like it because it's so nutritionally dense, and I feel like even though I don't think there's a ton of protein in it, But because I'm getting so much fiber at the beginning of the day, and it's pretty dense meal that if I eat it, I can go for a while before I need my lunch again. So there's that. So it's pretty much just chia seeds, some spice, whatever milk or liquid you want to use, and put it in the refrigerator. It needs to set up for a couple of hours. I think I did this around, it might have been at 11 this morning. So maybe 4 hours. I usually just make it at night, throw it in the refrigerator, and leave it at that. And this little jar will be about 2 servings. Sometimes I'll just eat the whole thing, maybe have a little bit at 8 and then some more at 10:30. But it's pretty tasty. All right, and feel free to shoot me any questions if you want to know more about my process, or if you want to know about chia, or really if you have any questions, I'd be happy to share my information and what I've learned over the years with you guys. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, and this will be up on Facebook, and you'll be able to watch the whole thing if you kind of came in at the end. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again later. Bye.